Hey guys, thanks so much for coming back. So as you saw, today is going to be the best of 2014 makeup. Now, I was so busy filming other videos that I completely forgot to film a video on not only what I loved in 2014, but what I am continuing to use January 2015 and obviously the rest of the year. So I figured I was a little late, but I would just do it anyways and try and keep it short because I have a tendency to not only ramble, but to talk really fast when I ramble. So try and keep up. I pretty much broke everything down, but I have a piece of everything for your face. So we're just going to get started. Keep watching if you want to see what I fell in love with in 14 and what I am continuing to use this year. Foundation, very quick like. This is a foundation that is very well known, and I've actually used it prior to 2014 a long time ago, but I just didn't understand or at least get the full benefits of the makeup because I was so young and I was just like, I don't know how to apply this. It's not looking too nice, so I'm just going to kind of move on. So, without further ado, let me just introduce Bare Minerals. So this is the Bare Minerals Original Foundation. It is what they first launched their company with. It comes in a little jar like so you can see the product in here, and it is a loose powder. It has a little cap that just screws off like so, and this does have a twist and lock application. Let me just say this is my refill. I have my old one. If you guys want proof, let me just So this is the one I use all the time. There's not as much, and it's kind of dirty and messy. Okay, so what's nice about this foundation is that it does have a twist and lock feature. I'm just going to use the new one so I don't spill or anything. It has a twist and lock feature, so it's going to open and close. When you first get it, it's going to look like this. You just pop this bad boy off, and that's when you can basically measure how much product you're going to be using every time you open it. So it's a swirl, tap, and buff method. You pour how much product you want into the cap. You take a brush, push it into the product, swirl it around to blend it perfectly, and then tap off any excess and buff it onto your face. I absolutely love this product. It is all mineral, so it's nothing but awesome stuff for your skin. It doesn't break me out. It has an SPF. It gives me pretty much medium to full coverage, but it also gives sheer coverage for those of you who just kind of want to dust something to give you that even complexion and then walk out of the door. So it does sheer to full. It's paraben-free, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic. I'm running out of breath. It's my absolute favorite. The finish just gives you a very luminous glow, and I do have very oily skin during most of the year, aside from winter, this past winter. And this not only keeps the oil at bay, but still gives you that nice glow. Who says oily girls can't get that nice glow that a lot of you other girls get? It's definitely my go-to foundation right now. People actually don't believe when I have my medium to full coverage that I'm wearing just the loose powder, but you can definitely achieve that kind of coverage with this. It's all about application. I use a dense kabuki brush usually, which is a precision face from Bare Minerals, which you can purchase from them. I just love this makeup. It's like a no makeup feel, which is what they are famous for. You get that full coverage without feeling like a cake or a mask. Your skin can still breathe. Your skin still looks great when you take off your makeup, because again, this is not only putting makeup on your face, but it's also treating your skin. It's making your skin healthier and healthier with continued use. Seriously, I love this makeup. It has worked wonders with my oily skin, sensitive skin. I do get acne prone at times, especially right now during the winter. It has been a whole nother story. Anyways, I would definitely recommend this to anyone with any type of skin, really. Sensitive, dry, oily, combo, acne prone, whatever. I feel like this will just get the job done, and not only because you don't want to just cover everything, you want to, treat your skin to get better. You don't want to just throw makeup on it all the time to cover up whatever issues you're having. You want to not only, make it look nice but treat it at the same time, and this is gonna do that for you. It's not gonna make your condition worse. It's only gonna enhance your natural beauty. I know. That's why I love it, and I think you guys will love it too. So definitely try this out at least once, and if you don't like it, you're probably using it wrong. Just kidding. If you don't like it, then you know it is what it is. But I hope you like it, and I absolutely love it. So, few videos that I'm using this in, if you want to see the finished result, I will link that down below. But I want to keep this short, so I'm going to move on to the next product, which is foundation. Okay, so I'm going to move on to brows. Now, I know that I've been asked so frequently on my Instagram what I do. That's like my most highly requested tutorial is my brows. The only reason why I keep putting it off, honestly, is because I don't have a camera that will be so steady and focus in on how I do it. I'm still trying. Every time I film one, it looks like crap, honestly. You can't see exactly what I'm doing. It's not clear or focused. So as soon as I get that done, I haven't forgotten. I promise, I will post it. But a few products that I started using in 2014 and I am going to continue using is, of course, we all know and love Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I like to use the Brow Wiz as well as the Dip Brow. It's a common misconception that you cannot use a dip brow with a full brow, because I do have full brows with hair and everything. They say it's going to look a little too cakey, it's going to look too chalky, but it's all about, you know, how light your hand is, application, like I said earlier with the foundation. So this is the dip brow. I use soft brown. It's a very creamy consistency. A little goes a long way. So don't go ham on your eyebrows, basically. It comes in a little jar with a screw-on top. And this is actually what I fill my brow in with. And as you can see, it's very light. It's not cakey or chalky or harsh, if you will. But if you do want to get a very carved out, harsh looking brow, if you will, you can achieve that with this, which is awesome. So it's very versatile for the brow that you're looking to go for. The Brow Wiz comes in a nice little pencil like so. Both ends come undone. You have a spoolie on one, which I use to brush the hairs as well as to blend out any product. And then here is the actual pencil, which is very fine. You just twist it with the pencil and more of the product will come out. I don't like to twist out too much because they have a tendency to break. So I just use about that much. I usually underline my brow and then fill it in with the dip brow and a brush. So again, very light. This is a very defined pencil, a very fine line it'll leave, and it also gives you that nice tail finish, nothing too thick. So I love these, and I'll continue to use these, especially this one. This one was actually cheaper than the Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I feel like this one's gonna last way longer. So continue to use these. I bought these actually at one at Sephora, one at Impulse from Macy's. So you can get those at either or. And the other one that I love, brand e.l.f., which you can find at Target or Walmart or a few other drugstores, I believe, are starting to carry more and more of their product. I love their eyebrow kit. Excuse the mess. This is getting pretty beat up. It usually has a casing here, like a clear little filler here, so that you can't just stick your finger in there. But it fell off. I mean, this is $3, but I absolutely love it. It opens up, you get a little mirror right here, and then you get a little brush that comes with it. It's dual-sided. It has a nice definer, hard-angled brush on one end, and more of a fluffy brush on the other. Very, like, tiny size. Oh, look, I have a mustache if you... Oh. So I get the one in medium. It comes with this nice gel-like consistency as well as your powder in the color that you choose. I still switch back and forth with this and the ABH products. I will actually use the brow brush that it comes with. I'll take the hard angled and I'll dip it in this gel here and I'll underline my brows again to get that nice defined line. And then I'll take another hard angled brush, a little bit softer, usually my MAC one, and I will dip it in the powder and then just fill in any sparse areas of my brow. Super, super easy. I think it's so convenient that it comes with the two, like most. It's only $3. You can find it at any drugstore, and this is like my tried and true. I will never stop using this. I love it. I even sometimes use this powder with the Brow Wiz. Super cost efficient, and it's one of my favorites, most definitely. So moving on, Brighteners. Brighteners that I love, 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 love. Bare Minerals has a well-rested line that come out with a few different products, and that's gonna be the vacuum, what you're hearing right now. So we're just gonna pause. Okay, so like I was saying, Brighteners. This is from the well-rested line of Bare Minerals. I absolutely love this line. It does wonders. It is like my holy grail brightener. They have it in a few different products, but they're all again from the same line of Bare Minerals. So this one here is a color correcting eye primer, and comes off like so. You twist and oh, there it is. It just comes out like so. It's a nice creamy consistency. It glides on very, very smoothly. It almost has a cooling effect, and it doesn't dry too quick to where you can't blend it out. So I usually would just use my finger, or I'll use a flat concealer brush, and I actually put this not only as a primer, but I will hit my under eye area, and let me tell you, this does not move. Like, I would usually put it under there, my eyeshadow stays, as well as that nice highlighted area. I just absolutely love this. The powder to set it, it just makes it to where it doesn't crease. Everything about this is just amazing. The only thing I would say is I wish it came bigger. Like, I really like it that much. I would recommend this to anybody. It's translucent shade, so it'll work for any skin tone. You would just have to set this with a powder and you are done. So the second Well Rested, and I'm sorry, but the name actually rubbed off because I use it so much. Has a tendency to happen, I don't know. But this is also the Well Rested. This is actually the Face and Eye Brightener. This is a little bit different. It comes off like so, the cap, and then with a little brush, has a twisting application down here, and that's where the product gets dispensed through the brush. So this is a nice pearlescent shade. Very, very smooth, glides on really, really nicely. It's super lightweight, and this is also translucent, so it'll work with any skin tone. This I use anywhere on my face, mainly focused in this area underneath my eyes, which you guys have probably seen in some videos, which I will also link down below. Fell in love with this as well as the CC Eye Primer from Well Rested, and they also have a Well Rested concealer powder, which just does amazing. You just look well rested. Like, it does what it says. So I love these. I just set both of these with powder, and it gives, I'm wearing it right now, it gives you just that luminous glow. Nothing too chalky. It doesn't move. It stays put. Both products. So I highly recommend these two, anyone. Okay, lippies. That's like business. Let's get down to business. Lippies, these I love. One in particular. These two I bought from Wet n Wild, and it has the shades on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. One is in Red Velvet, and this one is in Cinnamon Spice. I love both of them. They definitely stay on forever. It comes in a tube, of course, see-through cap, very true to color. The name usually is there, again, wiped off from usage. They last for a good while, I will say. They retail for about $1.99, but I caught CVS on a good day, and it was buy one, get one free, so I was like, yes, please. I grabbed two. Obviously, these were the shades that I came up with. And Cinnamon Spice is definitely my most favorite. It's a little dirty. I don't have an excuse for that. I'm sorry. So I have used almost all of it. I'm afraid it'll drop out. This is just the prettiest matte shade. It's like a cross between a burgundy and like a plum, and it is like, has been my most favorite darker lip. I like always go to this one. It's moisturizing. It doesn't leave that irritating line on the inside of your lips. When I eat, it doesn't really get anywhere. I mean, unless you're stuffing your face, then you have some problems with the lipstick staying, but this one stays. I really only have to touch up every so often, and I love these. It was such a good deal. True to color, very smooth and creamy, pigmented, but cinnamon spice is my absolute favorite. I will always restock this. I just love it, and will definitely be using this in the years to come. So these products are like my holy grail items, from foundation to brows to lipsticks. I love all of these, and I highly recommend any one of these products. At least try one. You guys are just gonna fall in love with it, hopefully, as much as I did. And of course, if you try any of these, please comment or link it down below so I can watch and see how much you guys hopefully liked or loved it as much as I did. And also, if you guys want to see how I created this nice plum look, then I will link the video down below because I posted it not too long ago and I love it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, put them down below. I will get back to you. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.